Okay, in this video, we're going to go ahead and do some homework problems from section 12.2, Measures of Central Tendency. We're going to start with problem or homework exercise number 11. Okay, in number 11, find the mode for the following group of data items. Okay, for the definition of the mode is the one that occurs most often. Okay, so it's the one that occurs the most, or the most common one. Now be careful, take your time. Here's the entire list. They're not in order, right? There's an 11, an 8, a 7, a 6, 12, 9, 5, and 7. Notice, if you look at these, the 7 occurs twice. Everything else only occurs once. So the 7 occurs twice. That is the one that is most often, because it's the only one that occurs twice, so the mode is 7. Now again, we don't need to use the calculator on this because you can simply inspect it and do it by pencil and paper. There's nothing too difficult, nothing really arithmetic to do. Okay, so the one that occurs most often, in this case, the 7 occurs twice. All right, question number 12. Okay, again, be careful. They're not in order. So we've got 48, 49, 33, 35, 48, 48, 32, 36. And it looks like, again, the 48 occurs twice. Everything else only occurs one time. So the mode is definitely 48 because it occurs twice. Okay, so that would be your mode. Okay, find the mode for the following group of data items. Okay, again, now be careful, it's decimals. So we've got 3.8, 6, 7.2, 4.9, so on. Now it appears what? 6.4 occurs twice. We also have 4.7 occurs twice. And it looks like everything else only occurs once. So in this case, there is the 6.4 occurs twice, the 4.7 occurs twice, so it is bimodal. So you would go ahead and say the modes are, and then use a comma to separate the answer. So it would be 6.4 and 4.7 because both of them occur twice. Okay? So in this one, we would have the modes are, again, you don't have to have them in order, 4.7, and then MyMathLab says use a comma to separate them, and then a 6.4. Okay? All right, find the mode for the data items in a given frequency distribution. Now, think about it. The frequency, these are the scores, 1 through 8 in the top row. The frequency is how many times it occurs, right? How many times? So, for example, 1 occurs 4 times because it has a frequency of 4, right? So what are we doing? The mode is the one that occurs most often, right? The mode occurs most often, so it's going to be the one with the what? Highest frequency, right? Because that's the one that occurs most often. So notice right here, the 2 occurs 6 times, right? So the mode must be, now again, the mode is actual value. So the frequency is 6, but the actual value is 2. So the mode is equal to 2, not 6. 6 is the frequency. Okay? So again, we can do it by just thinking it through, noticing that the frequency is how often it occurs, so the highest frequency is going to be the mode. Okay, so in this case, the mode is 2. Okay. Find the mode for the dead items. Again, very similar to the one we just, whoa. Yeah, very similar because it's the same problem. Let's go to number 15. Okay, find the mode again, frequency distribution. So we're going to do what? Find the frequency, how most often it occurs, right? So the one with the highest frequency is right here, right? The highest frequency is 9. The mode is what? The actual value, which is 5, okay? Highest frequency is 9, but the answer is the actual score, so the mode is 5. Okay, the mid-range, the last value of central tendency, mean, median, mode, we just did mode, now mid-range. Mid-range, the definition is the lowest score plus the highest score. Get your answer, then divide by 2. Notice they are usually not in order, so take your time and make sure you actually get the lowest and the highest score. So in this case, the mid-range is the lowest score from all of these 23, 20, 19, 18, 24, 21, 17, 19. 17 is the low score. So 17 plus the high score. The high score is what? 24. That's the highest, okay? Get your, add them up. 24 plus 17, I'm just going to do it here. The arithmetic is easy. 41, and then divide by 2, which is 20.5. Okay, so the mid-range, low score 17 plus the high score 24, get an answer, divide by 2. So again, on the calculator, if you're doing it on the calculator, you should put it in parentheses 17 plus 24. That is done first, or you can just hit enter and then divide by 2. And there's our answer, what we got before doing just doing the arithmetic in our head, 20.5. Okay. All right, the mid-range, the lowest plus the highest. It is not with the, it's just the frequencies, not modes. We're not looking for highest frequency. We're looking for simply the low plus the high score, which is what? In row 1, and then divide by 2. Well, notice they are in order, 58, 59, 60, and so on. So the lowest score is 58. The highest score is 65. And then we divide by 2, okay? Nothing to do with the frequencies. It's simply the lowest score, 58, plus the highest score, 65, divide by 2, because it's the mid-range. Okay? So again, remember the mid-range is highest plus the lowest. So again, we can go ahead and do, if we do it in one step, we got to put it in parentheses, 58 plus the sum in parentheses, 58 plus 65, and then divide by 2, and we get 61.5. Okay, we're going to go ahead and stop this session at problem 17. We'll stop right here. If you have any questions, please send me an email or give me a call. Thank you.